Today we have the privilege of celebrating Earth Day, a day that is very special to me and I suspect to many of you. I remember standing side by side literally with tens of thousands of people in Golden Gate Park in San Francisco to celebrate our country's first ever Earth Day. That same year, Democrats and Republicans worked together with a Republican president, Richard Nixon, to create a federal agency tasked with protecting our environment, the Environmental Protection Agency. And now, decades later, I can still remember that first Earth Day and the urgency we felt to act then to save our planet for future generations. While we have made so much progress since that very first Earth Day, today we face a new challenge, like the threat of climate change. Just last month, our world's leading scientists warned us that we could reach a critical tipping point of 1.5 degrees Celsius increase in global temperatures within the next decade. Not within the next 100 years, within the next decade. But as I like to say, in adversity lies opportunity. Those are the words of Albert Einstein. That's why last Congress we came together to pass the bipartisan infrastructure law, and the Inflation Reduction Act, the most significant investments to address climate change, I think, in our nation's history. And together, these investments are going to help us make our infrastructure more resilient to climate change while addressing legacy pollution and lead us into a cleaner energy future, all while creating good paying jobs across our nation. Still, our work to protect our one and only planet is never finished. Just this week, I joined with two of my colleagues, Senator Shelley Capito of West Virginia, Senator John Boozman from Arkansas, to introduce bipartisan legislation that would strengthen our nation's recycling systems. All three of us recognize that we have to do our part to continue to improve our nation's recycling and composting efforts. Recycling and Composting Accountability Act would improve our ability to gather data on our nation's recycling systems, and would also explore opportunities for implementing a national composting strategy. And the Recycling, Infrastructure, and Accessibility Act would create a pilot program to improve recycling services in underserved communities across America. Please know that I'll always work to protect the air that we breathe, the water we drink, and the communities we call home. And I hope you'll join me in that effort. Together, we can all do our part to leave behind a cleaner, healthier planet for future generations. Thank you all, and happy Earth Day.